Hey there folks, Santee at the Arizona Ghostriders here. We got mail. Hi Santee, can you do one on horse breeds in the Old West? Aiden Fernandez. Horse breeds in the Old West? Yeah, we can do that.
You realize these are cows, right?
Huh? Oh. Contrary to popular belief, the first horses in North America were not brought over by the Europeans. Fossils of prehistoric horses...
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
No, Rex, you were never a horse. Evidence of these Pliocene epoch horses, called Hagerman, were found in Idaho. However, these majestic animals died out 10,000 years ago.
I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear.
When the Europeans brought over horses, the four-legged beasts went forth and multiplied, creating the foundation for the Mustang breed. The Native American tribes found out that taming these animals allowed them to travel greater distances, hunt bison more effectively, and carry heavier loads. The Nez Perce started breeding horses with spots on them that were called Palouse. They eventually became known as Appaloosas. During westward expansion, settlers brought horses with them from the east. Many of these weren't specific breeds with pedigrees, the way we think of them today. The animal's family tree was not as important as their usefulness. Horses were bred for specific traits: temperament, athleticism, endurance, strength. Some more necessary than others, depending on the job they're going to do.
Hey, you think you can move this along? The stagecoach isn't going to rob itself, you know. Jeez.
A popular general use equine was the Morgan, bred by owner Justin Morgan in the 18th century. Draft horses were large, heavy horses that were imported from Europe for heavy work, pulling wagons, plowing fields, that sort of thing. These Percherons, Shires, and Clydesdales were also bred with lighter horses to make yet another breed. At least they didn't make the dog talk. I mean, come on, those videos get pretty silly.
What do you mean, silly?
Stock horses were what our cowboys rode. They were bred to have endurance, quick bursts of speed, and agility to deal with livestock. Today's bloodlines from this breed are known as quarter horses. Talk about a melting pot. These equines could have Morgan, Thoroughbred, Mustang, and Arabian in their mix. Speaking of Arabians, these purebred horses were not that common in the West at the time, but folks with money and the means could get them. Those same folk, cattle barons, gamblers, prosperous merchants, and the like, could afford the famous thoroughbreds and gaited saddle horses. The gait refers to the locomotion achieved from the movement of their limbs. Where most horse breeds had the ability to walk, trot, lope, and gallop, the gaited variety had an intermediate 4-beat ambling gait, which made traveling long distances really comfortable. Their bloodline goes back to the Narragansett Pacer, but the family tree branches are better known today as Missouri Foxtrotter, American Saddlebred, and Tennessee Walker. Speaking of the gait, American Trotters were all the rage at the time, popular for pulling buggies because of their flashy trot. Mix a little thoroughbred in there and you've got a harness racer. Phew, that's a lot of Old West horseflesh, don't you know? I plan to do other videos on horses and their uses in the Wild West, but for now, I hope this info helps you get to know these wonderful animals a little bit better. Can I tell you a joke? Hey, can I tell you a joke? Okay, so this horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?" Huh? Well, folks, that's it for another episode on horse breeds in the Old West.
Still not horses.
Oh, come on. Folks, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the trail. Hey, can I tell you a joke? No, I want to tell you a joke.